A job placement director claims that the average starting salary for nurses is $24,000. A sample of 10 nurses' salaries has a mean of $23,450 and a standard deviation of $400. Is there enough evidence to reject the director's claim at a 5% significance? So the first thing we're going to mark down is that our alpha in this case is 0.05. Then we're going to come over and we're going to focus on our null and our alternative hypothesis. Well, what they're saying here is that the average salary is $24,000. So there's my equal sign. The alternate, they're just trying to reject the director's claim. They're not trying to specify whether it's higher or lower. They're just trying to say that it's different. So in this case, not equal to 24,000 will be my alternative hypothesis, which is going to make this a two-tailed or two-sided test. So we're going to have rejection regions on both sides. Since we know we have an alpha of 0.05, that means we're going to cut 0.025 or 2.5% off both sides. My n value in this case is small, and my standard deviation is from the sample. So in this case, we're going to have to use our t-chart. So that green chart that I handed out a little earlier, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. And we're going to base everything off trying to find these critical values on 0.025 and 0.975. And all that is going to have a degrees of freedom of 9. I have a sample size of 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. So my degrees of freedom is right there. To find my critical value, I just go ahead and take my chart and I find a critical value of negative 2.26 and positive 2.26. The negative being here, the positive being right here. And now I'm going to find my test statistic. I'm going to take my x bar value, my mu, all that over my standard deviation divided by the square root of, in this case, 10. And that's going to give me a critical value, a test statistic of negative 4.35. Well, negative 4.35 is all the way down here in the rejection region. Which means in this situation, given this data, we're going to reject the null hypothesis. So then what we can say is that this data, the data provided about these 10 nurses, does not support the claim. So it does not support the claim that the average salary is $24,000. And that's based on the idea that this test statistic is inside my critical or rejection region.